Thank you. Our top story tonight, Russian state television reporting that opposition leader Alexei Navalny has died in prison. The 47-year-old was an outspoken critic of Russian President Vladimir Putin and his allies. As Natalie Brand reports, U.S. officials are calling the death suspicious.
Thank you so much.
Yulia Navalny, the wife of opposition leader Alexei Navalny, spoke about the reports of her husband's death, saying Russian President Vladimir Putin will bear the responsibility for what he did to her country and her family.
Путинские друзья.
She made her comments before world leaders at the annual Munich Security Conference, where Vice President Kamala Harris offered her condolences.
This is, of course, terrible news, which we are working to confirm.
Russia says the 47-year-old opposition leader died after taking a walk at the prison where he's been detained on extremism charges that Navalny says were politically motivated. He appeared in a video in court the day before and seemed to be in good health.
Sir, first, was this an assassination?
We don't know exactly what happened, but there is no doubt that the death of Navalny was the consequence of something that Putin and his thugs did.
President Biden offered prayers for Navalny's family, but stressed the urgency of more support for Ukraine. An aid package passed by the Senate this week, but the House left town for a 2-week recess without taking action.
This is bizarre, and it's just reinforcing all the concern and almost, I won't say panic, but real concern about the United States being a reliable ally.
Meanwhile, the Biden administration confirmed this week that Russia is developing a space-based weapon to target satellites.
Could theoretically do something that was damaging. Hadn't happened yet, and my hope is it will not.
This comes a month before Russia's presidential election. Putin is almost guaranteed to win another 6-year term. Natalie Brand, CBS News, the White House.
Now, House Speaker Mike Johnson has indicated he may not bring that funding bill for Ukraine and Israel to the floor for a House vote.